Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a start of a beautiful day. It's sunny here, finally. It's going to be a gorgeous day. I'm just looking over the blueberries. These are low bush or wild blueberries, and we have about 5 acres, most of it mixed up here on top of the hill. I'll give you a panorama. This is a little trail coming down from down below towards the house and cabin, and the field stretches all the way up here, probably about 150 feet up that way, and all the way across, way down over there, and off to the left, and here in the foreground. And then there's also some tucked back behind me here. And then there's other spots lower in the field and in the front of the house near the highway. But this is where the majority of it is. And you can see how the flowers are stacked up on the stem. Now these plants I mow every 2 years if I want to keep them in optimum condition. I had to let them go for a couple of years because we run a U-pick where you come and you can pick all you want, and if you want to get it free, you share half of it with us and you take the other half home and it's free. Otherwise we charge $3 a pound. Whether people hand pick them or rake them, it doesn't matter. But this year it's going to be a really nice year for the blueberries. And we have 2 different types of blueberries. You see the flowers here are kind of pinkish, and then over in that section of the field right over here are ones that have more white flowers, and those ones over here are larger than the pink ones. Not by much, but when you're thinking about wild blueberries, which are smaller than your high bush ones, you know, the big fat ones that you see in people's yogurt and granola breakfasts sometimes on advertising or at your local Starbucks. These are the smaller ones. And most of them commercially for the big growers are packed up and sent to Asia. It's the biggest market for wild blueberries. We don't commercially pick. This is just for us or anybody that wants to come enjoy it too. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you and share a bit of my morning. All right, take care, everybody. Bye. Good morning, everybody. This will be part 2 of my video, maybe. Just gonna start you up at the top of the property here, or the top of where the blueberries are. The top corner of the property is back there. But I'm gonna just give you a drive through, and hopefully you can hear me, and I'll show you what my day consists of. All right, so hang tight. It might be noisy with the 4-wheeler, but we're gonna give this a go. I'm holding a big tablet, so be patient. Here we go. Yeah, let's there we go. Maybe I can hold you there. Okay, so right here, this is the first path that we cut through the property, and it cuts across and goes right along the edge of this tree line here and heads straight back through the top edge of this part of forest. And then we came in here and we've been working on taking out the lower stickers of branches sticking off of these spruce trees and clearing the lower part of the forest and cleaning up the ground. And you can see there's a pile right there from last year that we drug everything out to and did some work down that way as well. But back here is what it originally looked like behind me, where I've done most of the work with my friend who's been visiting a couple of times to bring an extra chainsaw. So we've been working on that all that area down there to get it all cleaned out. And there's some more trails back this way and a little dry campground. So we'll continue on down the hill and check things out. Hold on a sec. Okay, here we go. We'll continue on downhill. So that's where I've been doing a lot of the work. You can see all the piles. We're going to bring that out and we're going to rent a chipper. And we're going to make some mulch and some compost. Here's another old pile. So in previous years, during heavy snow, we would come up here to this section of this road with a couple of snow shovels and carve out a luge to bring our sleds and crazy carpets. And back in there, the bottom of that area is a spring, and I grew a big plant down in there last summer. You know what I'm talking about. And there's another big pile of brush that we're going to be chipping up too. That was from last year's work, and we're making more piles very soon. More blueberries. And there's more blueberries right there. And that's our cabin. I built that a number of years ago, and we had been renting it out on Airbnb, but we're unable to rent it out now because it's too costly to sanitize something like that and dealing with COVID and all the potential risks. So we're just using it for our own enjoyment now, or for friends and family that happen to visit. They can come and stay there. There's a wood stove, big queen size bed frame. We have all the stuff that we kitted out with. But this is where we were doing our crossbow shooting yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Or the day before yesterday, on Sunday, yeah. Anyways, check out my Instagram if you want to see that under bluenose_bud. All right, we'll continue on. This is one of the springs that comes off of the property, and it feeds this, and it continues on under the bridge and down that way towards our pond. And this field was the first field that we tried to grow in. We had a local farmer come with his big tractor and plow and discs and work that soil so that we could plant in it. And very soon after, all the perennial weeds took over and told us, no, you can't grow there. So we don't grow there anymore. That's all right. are raspberries. These are hascaps or honeyberries, these big bushes. And there's our pond. And that's an old doghouse that my wife and I put on top of that old cistern pipe. Back in the day when the original owners set this place up, that concrete pipe had a pump in it, and that pump ran all the way up to back here where the old barn used to be. And they used to raise beef cattle here long before we bought the property. So the pump had been long removed when we came here, and we had ducks, and we thought, okay, we want to provide a place for the ducks to lay their eggs, be safe from any predators, and rear their young on the pond before they take off. So they tried. We had one Muscovy, or a couple of them try laying eggs in there, but they never really hatched. They would just abandon them. So this pond used to have fish in it also, and we discovered, we discovered not shortly afterwards that having ducks in a pond with fish is not a good idea. Not this sort of small pond, because they destroyed it. So no more fish. Anyways, I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll let you carry on. But that was just a tour top to bottom of our property, of the main part of the property. There's some in the front, but it's not very interesting. Anyways, have a great day. Take care.